Hey guys, it's Tony Gattari here from Achievers Group with another passionate, insightful and hopefully entertaining business video vitamin. First of all, welcome to 2013. May you have a blessed and incredibly prosperous year. Guys, I want to talk today about the 5 major stages in any buying decision. Clearly, if you're in the sales area, you effectively need to understand the psychology of what a buyer goes through. And it's clearly evident to me that the sales profession is understanding these 5 stages and really creating tools, systems and psychology to overcome these and move each person to the next stage. So let's talk about what these stages are, how important they are and how relevant they are to your sales career. Number 1 is the awareness of needs. It is incredibly important that there is an old proverb that says, "No need, don't proceed." It's really important that you actually service people who have a need. Don't create the market, serve the market already. So it's particularly evident to me that the role of marketing is to really create strategies to bring you prospects who are interested in solving that need. Now, you can also do that well because one of the best approaches in highlighting the needs of people is actually asking them profound and deep questions. It is a sin of most salespeople. They tend to vomit over their customers. They give them way too much knowledge. They don't linger in the power of the question. They don't linger in the moment. They don't use silence. They don't ask deep, profound questions that don't hit the head here, guys. You've got to stir the spirit because we buy emotionally. So number 1 is the awareness of needs. Now, if the prospect is coming to you, they have been alerted to that needs. But if, on the other hand, you are doing bulk calling or cold calling, you must ensure that your opening line addresses that need, addresses the specific industry needs. So that's number 1. Number 2 is what the buyer tends to go through is that they assess the alternatives. Now, there are a number of alternatives. The first alternative is doing nothing, just staying where I'm at. I'm okay. That is one of those alternatives. The other alternative is buying a similar product or service from your competitor. So it's evident to me that once you've highlighted the need to them, there is a likelihood that that buyer might then explore other alternatives that you have highlighted, and that is a natural progression. And please don't stop them doing that, because that shows your honor, that shows that you're trustworthy, that shows that you actually are serving the customer, because the customer usually will assess those alternatives. And it would be really great if you had tools and strategies and checklists where you almost displayed what your product does against your competitors, like a checklist, like this is what our product does versus the other product. Because if you can provide that to the customer won't have to search it themselves. The sales cycle will actually become dramatically reduced. Number 3 is, this is what a buyer goes through. He basically needs to reduce the risks, the alleviation of risks. So effectively, you need to ensure that you have risk reduction strategies in your sales pitch. These things could be, they don't have to all be, but these are some of the risk reduction strategies that I would incorporate. A warranty, a guarantee, very powerful, very factual case studies of people who have used your product, especially people in the same industry, your client list of other companies that are using your product, testimonials, endorsements, awards, your unique process, your step-by-step stage, your low commitment, low involvement strategy. What you've really got to understand is that most buyers are very fearful. They are fearful they're going to buy the wrong product at the wrong time from the wrong person. Your job is to effectively take all the risk away from them so they can say yes. Number 4, decision and agreement. Now, I don't close, I just get agreements. I don't do proposals, I do agreements, and then I will say I will knock up or I will write up an agreement based on our conversation. It is incredibly important that effectively you understand the role of selling is to actually get a decision and agreements. It's a bit like this, guys. You know, you can have the best football team in the world. You can have the best defense, you can have the best attack, you can have the best midfield. But really, deeply, if you do not score the goal in the back of the net, you still actually lose the game. So many sales professionals get caught up in, I'm doing lots of phone calls, I'm having lots of meetings. Essentially, salespeople will be judged by the fruit that they produce. The fruit they produce is getting a decision or agreement or closure, or effectively closing the deal, closing the sale. So it's really important that you understand that any buying decision must involve a decision or agreement. Now, if you are in a long sales cycle, the decision and agreement may not be the product. It might be come to our office to do a demonstration. What is the next natural stage or process or decision that you want the prospect to go through in order to reach the ultimate decision that you're seeking? If you can chunk that down and actually start to focus on those agreements, you'll find your sales process to be much more powerful. And number 5 is achievement of results. It is absolutely fantastic once they've bought the product or service, but it is essential that the product and service does deliver what the client expects. So much time, the experience and the expectation are mismatched. It is incredibly important from a sales professional perspective that once you have got the agreement, you continue to communicate to that prospect, to that customer now, to make sure that they are satisfied and that you and your organization do everything you possibly can to deliver their expectation. Not only to deliver their expectation, but to over-deliver their expectation. Because deep down, you don't want them just to continue to buy from you. You want them to tell their friends, their family, their business acquaintances how powerful doing business with you was. Because ultimately, that is the strongest form of word-of-mouth marketing you can ever create, is the power of a positive referral or testimonial. So guys, those are the 5 major stages in any buying decision. I really hope that helps you to understand what a buyer goes through, because clearly you are speaking to buyers, and if you have a knowledge of essentially what a buyer does, then you can build strategies to really address, overcome and speed up that entire process. Not only will it actually reduce the time it takes to get a sale, you will find your conversion rate of getting a sale to improve dramatically. So guys, until next time, God bless you. Have the most amazing week. Bye.